Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from Zozo Stock Watch, and this is your stock watch list for Monday, March 5th. Let's go ahead and get right into it. After having Monday be an up day and then 3 down days in a row, and then Friday a nice bounce. There's actually a lot of nice looking charts out there and a lot of action in the smaller biotech sector for the watch list. So we'll go ahead and we'll get right into it. Let's go ahead and start out with ADVM. Nice volume on Friday, 1.6 million shares moving up. The high on Friday was $7.20. Keep an eye on ADVM, RSI above the 50 spot here, so could make for a nice intraday trade there. AKAM, if this one can take out, 69, 65 area, maybe a little bit more, 69, 75, you might get that break of 70 on Acme. This one we had on our videos last week, got a nice pop on Friday, 1.5 million shares. AKAS, with the steel tariffs and all that going on in the news, keep an eye on this one if we can get it back over that 575 spot. We had a high on Friday, $5.80. So AKS will be on watch. BlackBerry, nice recovery off the 100 SMA here, back over the 50 spot on our 14 RSI. Looking for it to take out maybe that 1250 area. The high on Friday was 1239. The 50 SMA is at 1253, so maybe 1255, 1260, enough to get a nice continuation move and possible swing trade in BlackBerry letter symbol BB. CATB. We had this big pop on Thursday, the 1st of March, and we got back up on Friday up to about 205. So we can get back over 205 on CATB, maybe a nice intraday play there. Cliff, another one associated with the tariffs and the steel, would like it to get back over 805 area on CLF. CNAT, nice pop, nice volume on Friday, 2.8 million shares. Came into this name $6.26, the high. So maybe some kind of red to green move, or maybe some type of consolidation before another push up on CNAT. We'll watch that one intraday. Triple D, 3D Systems, moving down. It moved down on Thursday here, but came right back up, back above the 5, back above the 10. Looking for it to get over the highs from Friday, 1152, 1153. 4 million shares traded in this 3D Systems, so keep your eye on this one. That's the only one. SSYS had a bounce off the lows here, but by far Triple D looks much better. We're still below the 200 SMA here, but if we can get up over, let's see, Thursday's high was 1158, so maybe 1155 area for 3D. Ears. Don't really like to trade this one intraday. Kind of a little bit of a falling wedge, turning back up, but 13 million shares came into this name on Friday, so one to watch. It's under a 50-cent name, but you might be interested in that one. ELY with maybe Tiger Woods coming back to golf. Could get Callaway Golf moving up. Watch for this break of 16, maybe a possible swing trade. Yes, winter may be coming to an end. We get into the spring months. Golf is on folks' minds, and Tiger Woods, I think, is playing in the Masters. Don't quote me on that, but Tiger Woods could get ELY to move up. The other one in this space is golf, but ELY looks much stronger, so keep an eye on this one. Possible swing trade. GoDaddy had a very nice Friday, bouncing off 58 area, and also this purple dotted line you see there. That's the 13 EMA. We're above the 10. We're above the 5. Very good strength after this 3-day, 4-day pullback, and now they pop it on Friday. Very strong. Another one in that space is Wix. Keep your eye on Wix. Nice bounce also off of the 13 EMA here. Very strong move there on Friday. And And another one is Shopify, kind of in that kind of space where they set up websites and whatnot for you. So throughout all this selling, Shopify has stayed very strong. This is a Canadian company. In Canada, it's shop.to for Shopify, and you can see, with the dollar difference, that one trades at $176. The United States variety trades at 136.75, but holding up very nicely, trying to get back over the 10 and the 5. The high was 137.50, so keep an eye on that one. Possible swing trade in that name. Gurn, we talked about this one, I think, in Thursday's video. GERN, we did get the break through this wedge, that move up, so you have 260 up above. Keep an eye on GERN for further movement up. HALO, holding the 10 SMA here, getting back above the 5 EMA. You have that $20 spot for HALO, possible swing trade in this name. Like I said, the biotechs were doing pretty well on Friday. HZNP, big pop in this name. It's right under 1552 was the high. We had a previous high here on Wednesday. So that was at 1548. So keep your eye on HZNP. Nice movement up there. Volume 1.9 million shares. LLNW on Friday got over 6 million shares traded in it. We came up to the highs here, 438. So this one might be a nice one to watch. Possible day trade that could turn into a swing trade there. It is getting back over the 50 SMA. LTBR, nice pop, nice volume, 4.5 million shares. The high here was $1.70, so watch LTBR. Lulu holding up, another Canadian company, holding this 50 SMA, nice bounce. You see this tight wedge forming here. The highs Friday 82. 29, so maybe 82.35 area for Lulu, possible entry. MYO, nice movement up on Friday, holding the 5, holding above all the fast moving averages on MYO. Keep your eye on that one for Monday and the week ahead. We do have NXTD trying to get back over the 50 SMA, Security and Protection Services. The 50 SMA is at $2.70. Watch it over 270. Volume was only 600,000 shares, though. The RSI is above the 50 spot there, so keep an eye on that. OREX. Trying to get over this $1.25. We had a nice pop on Thursday in this name up to about $1.30. If it can clear maybe this $1.25 spot, you could get a continuation move. Volume was about 374,000 on Friday, so a little bit light in the volume. Some oil names that got some volume. Notice this pump. Holding the 200 SMA, held it all back here, stayed above it here, now getting some buyers to come in. Watch this one over 17, maybe we'll get a nice move up. SGYP, nice volume, over 14 million shares. Coming up to the 50 SMA, a nice strong candle here. The high was 218, so keep an eye on SGYP if that one wants to set up. Snap, this one, nice pop on Friday, nice recovery. Let me bring this over for you. This was kind of a little blurb that came out over the weekend. New mom Kylie Jenner returns to Snapchat to reveal daughter Stormi's full face. So there's some news there from coming out for Snap. So maybe this thing, gets going. So keep an eye on that Kylie Jenner using Snap again. She's the one that came out and said, she didn't like the new format of Snap and she wasn't going to use it as much, and that drove the stock down. Then it recovered on Friday. So see if that one wants to get going again. SNAP. Square holding up nicely throughout all this selling that's been going on in the market. Square SQ holding up, so we'll keep an eye on SQ. STLD, another one of these steel names, holding up very nicely. If you draw some lines here, you see you kind of coming out of this consolidation there, kind of flagging, pennant, breaking back up. So keep your eye on that. STLD looks very good. SWN, nice pop, nice volume, over 51 million shares. They had earnings, I believe, on Friday, so that pushed this one up. So we'll look for maybe some kind of red to green setup in SWN. TEUM holding up, starting to look good, holding above the 50 SMA. So we have a high from Friday of 229, a previous high 225, and then we have another high of 234. So maybe over, $2.30 TEUM gets going. TNDM, nice pop here, 5 million shares. Maybe a little bit overbought here as the RSI is up in the 70 area. Would like maybe a little bit of a red to green, a pause on TNDM, but keep your eye on that one for either tomorrow or the rest of the week. Twitter holding up very strong, holding above the 20, the 13, the fast moving averages, getting back over the 10 SMA for Twitter. So this one looks good. This one might want to make another move up. TWTR. UA. CEO was on Kramer on Thursday night for UAAs, going to turn things around, getting back above the 200 SMA on UA, so keep that on watch. VUZI consolidating off of this 50 SMA. It's been there for a while, consolidating, hitting the 50. Buyers keep coming in at an $8 area, so keep an eye on this one. A little bit light in the volume. We are getting over the 50 spot on the RSI for VUZI, as you can see it right there. So keep your eye on this one. Maybe volume will come in if we get up over. We had a recent high here of 875. So if we clear that 875, we might get that $9 break. Walmart, falling wedge here. All right, so we can get back over maybe $90 a share, or you could take a shot on Walmart right here. It's right up against the 200 SMA. If you got in at say $89, you could use your stop, a break of the 200 SMA. It's down there at 87.21. So keep your eye on that, or wait for the break of that round number, 90 bucks for Walmart. Looks very oversold at this point, and we are hitting the 200 SMA. So maybe a nice bottoms up type of trade there on Walmart. Keep your eye on it. U.S. Steel, very strong. A lot of backing and forthing as the Trump news came out. So keep your eye on this one. Possible intraday setups that could lead to swing trades. Yelp holding up very nicely. Volume came into it, 1 million shares. I would say it has to get back over maybe that 44.50 area for Yelp to become interesting. It is above the 200. It's back above the 50. So I think maybe 44.50 might give you a nice continuation move for a possible swing trade. Zyop, very strong on Friday, over 3 million shares traded. We came right up to the 50 SMA. We're at about $4.04 on the closing price. The high was $4.13. Keep an eye on this one. Intraday on Monday, you might get a nice intraday trade. If it gets up over the highs, you could do over 415 area. The 50 SMA is right at $4.12. So keep an eye on ZIOP. All right, that's your watch list for Monday, and maybe for some of the other days of the week next week. If you don't like this stock watch list, there'll be another one coming on Monday.